Good morning, or actually I think it's more of a good afternoon. Been a crazy day. I don't even know what day it is or what time it is, truthfully, and I don't have this set up just right, so we'll work with it. So I'm a little behind, and I hate getting behind after kind of disappearing on you all for a little bit, but I should have recorded something and posted it last night. This week has really kind of gotten away from me for many different reasons, but we're here now, okay? So I figure, because I don't have anything planned, so I figured we will do a makeup roulette. Yes, haven't done one of those in a little bit, and obviously I left the phone that has the roulette in the other room. So I'll grab it here in a minute. But the roulette might be a little bit of a chore because I haven't updated it as I've updated the makeup that I've got. So we are going to try it. We're going to try to do it right. Now I'm going to say I've got a new video or camera, and I'm working with it over here. I don't know which. I've tried this before and it didn't work. I'm hoping this new one will work for me. We'll see. But if you see me looking away or acting funny, that's why. So let me go grab the phone that has the makeup roulette, because my new phone, I did not carry that over. I need to look into doing that. So give me a minute. I'll be right back. And we're back. And I still think this is all messed up. Okay. I've got this. I've got what I'm writing down, so I can write it down as we go. And then I will search for it, pull it out, and we'll go with that. I have no idea what kind of look I'm going to get. I am, we're just going to see what we can do. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I'm actually pretty excited, so I'm hoping it works out well. So let's start with a setting powder is the very first one, and it's the Charlotte Tilbury. It's right there. Primer. Oh, I forgot. There we go. One Step Kitten. Now, I did that one not too long ago, I think. Okay. I'm hoping that I get different. You know what I mean? So mascara. Lights, Camera, Lashes. Lipstick. It's a Dermacol. I don't know if that color is going to look good with this pink shirt, so I might have to call an audible, but we'll look at it and we'll decide. Highlighter. Okay, it's a Ulta, the Avenger palette. What foundation? Okay, the Morphe Hint Skin Tint. It's the, I do like it. I used it not that long ago. I don't know if I've done one in a recent video for you guys, though. I'm kind of thinking I did this, the Stila Color Correct Kitten one for you. But if so, that's fine. We'll do it again. But, ooh, I'm not a fan of this. The setting spray. My MAC Prep and Prime. I don't know why, but that... Okay, so it was the very first setting spray I ever tried, but... and I have one. I keep one, I guess just out of sentimental reasons. I don't use it very often. I find I use it most when I'm spraying my brush, makeup brush, for some look. But there's definitely others that I like more, but... we'll use it today. That's what we're here for. Eyeshadow palette. Ooh. This is a Juvias Place. The Nubian 3, which I absolutely love. It's coral. I'm thinking we might be able to do something, or I might just have to change shirts, guys. We'll see. I'm going to get everything together, look at it, and if I have to change shirts, I'm going to change shirts because I don't want Clash. But I don't really want to change my I love you shirt. Okay. What eyeliner? I know I've used this one for you all. This is the Haus Labs Eco Liner, and it's brown. But with the coral look, I think it'll look good. Eyebrow highlight is my Ulta Beauty. I don't even know if I still have that. I think I do. Let's see what else we got. Eyelashes. So the eyelashes are going to be a problem because I have pretty much deleted my inventory. Like, I probably should just go in here and delete this section and start over because I have a lot less. And the ones that it pulled up, I don't have. It was a pure Diva. I actually had it till recently in that I was trying to wash them. So I'm going to pull out my newest lashes, which is my Ardell ones. I literally got this. I've worn them once. I loved them. So we're going to use those, but I'm going to have to go through and I'm just going to delete this lash. Make sure I'm in the right one. Yeah. Because half of everything in here is not still here. So, primer. We are going to use our Smashbox. Okay, what else do we got? Contour, the Charlotte Tilbury. So it's going to be a Charlotte Tilbury day. And then concealer, Kokie, Be Bright. I like this concealer. I actually keep it right next to me for that purpose because it's one of my favorites. I can't get it out, so I'm just going to write down here so I know to grab it. Okay. I'm not doing my brows. I literally just had them microbladed. They're starting to heal. They had scabs on them. They're healing. But yeah, I just had them done. So obviously I'm not doing anything with my brows. Let's just mark that one out. Bronzer, my butter bronzer. I love butter bronzer. The Physicians Formula butter bronzer, and I haven't used it in a little bit, so that's perfect. Blush will be the OFRA Setting Pretty. Okay. Let me take a moment I'm going to put this up. Look at our wonderful options and pull them out and see what we got. And I will be right back. Okay, I'm back and I think I'm ready. I didn't change anything. I figure I didn't change my clothes. I didn't change anything that was picked. For one, the lipstick, I think make it work. Two, this is the Nubian Coral. I do love it, but it does have other colors than coral. So I'll probably be working on that side of the tableau. But, yeah. I do think I need to go and get a transition color because I'm not a huge fan of those colors for a transition. What do I got right here in my little travel carry-on? Okay. Yeah, we'll make it work. So, let's just get started. And, my Calypso's been under my feet and I haven't been able to move, and I feel like I need to move closer. Okay. Get everything situated. Okay, so let's go. So it has been a hot minute since I've done the makeup roulette. So I enjoy it. You kind of never know what you're going to get. And there's sometimes I do it where I pick a color scheme and then I have to do that color scheme no matter what palette I get. Unless, of course, there's actually not that color in a palette. Like, if I had picked that and it had been red and I had picked the coral palette, obviously that's not going to work, right? So there's exceptions, but in this case I didn't have to have the exceptions because I had the colors. So This is the Ulta brow highlight. I actually did have it. It's, as you can tell, very small. I don't use it very often. I really like, honestly, my favorite's probably my Wonder Brow one. I have an Anastasia Beverly Hills that I really like, but I think I reach for that Wonder Brow more. I think it's just the colors that I like better in the Wonder Brow. But here we go. So, how have you been? I know you're not going to answer me because we're not live, but yeah, let me know how you've been. Send me a message. I love to talk to you guys. Hope you've been well. I hope that life is treating you well. For me, I will say not much has changed as far as my health goes. I've had a really bad couple days, but I'm thinking it's probably just going to be status quo at this point, you know? I don't know. I just don't know. In a couple days, I do go get my next test, so I'm hoping we get that. We get some direction and answers, and I don't think we'll get answers, a direction. That's what I told my doctor. I want a plan of action. So that's what I'm hoping we get. So anyways, yeah, I've been otherwise fine, busy. Been doing a lot with work, obviously. We did plan our next, and booked it. We got our deposit down for our next summer vacation, which is going to be Jamaica. We actually talked about going to Jamaica on our 30th wedding anniversary, which would be next year. But the group we go with is going this year. So next year, I don't know. I told my husband maybe Aruba, maybe Hawaii. I've always wanted to do both of those. I mean, if I'm very lucky, I can convince him to do something like the Maldives or, oh hell, there's another one that I really, really like. I can't think of it. But those are so flippin' expensive. I don't see that happening, but I would love to visit both. So now, if you all were with me while we were doing the Riviera Maya planning, my husband just completely went all out to go to Mexico. And I am happy to report that's not changed. He is already buying stuff and getting things together. He stalks the page. Like, we're going to a place, I think it's called Couples Tower. And he's already stalking it and on the Facebook page. And that's fine. He does all that, so I don't have to. That's how I look at it. More power to him. The more he does like that, the less I have to worry about. Right? But it looks amazing. It really does. And I can't wait. So we are actually doing that in July, which is not our anniversary month. I don't really know if we will do anything our anniversary month this year, because we're also taking a trip to Canada. We're going up to the falls. And we've never done that. We've talked about doing that for years and never made the trip. So we are going to do that. We're staying in Canada. So that will be fun. And then we're doing Jamaica. So I don't know. I really don't know what we will do for our anniversary. If we do something small, local, I don't know. Anything. Might not do anything. Might be broke by then. I mean, you never know. And of course, my fear is, and I don't want to harp too much on my illness, but my fear is where I'm sick and I might have to have surgery, and I'm going to spray my brush here. It might completely change all plans, and we might not get to do anything. And we did buy insurance for this trip for that purpose, because we just don't know. And want to be prepared because we do want to take this trip. So we got the insurance if something happens. We have like 18 months, 13 months. We would have August of next year to use it. So, and I told my husband, I said, we get something that has an expiration date like that, we're definitely going to use it. So I didn't want my money back. I wanted to go on this trip. I'm just hoping it doesn't come to that. But again, we don't know. We'll see what the doctor says after my test on Monday morning and go from there. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty exciting stuff that we've got planned. And I apologize for anybody that's new. What you're hearing clickety-clack are my corgis. They don't seem to understand space in, you know, Mommy's recording. Oh. So, honestly, this is what they want. And I throw it, but he could be, I swear to God, he could be a field goal or a soccer goalie. Dude catches everything we throw. I've never seen anything like it. We try to get it by him. He blocks it and catches it, and he's quite amazing. And that be Bowie. But Calypso doesn't catch very well. But she'll play tug of war with you until she throws your shoulder out of socket. I mean, that one will play tug of war all day. So, but anyways, what I was saying is, you're here, if you're new and you're hearing some clickety clacks, that's what it is. That's my corgos. All right, so let's talk murder mystery. Oh my gosh, guys, we had so much fun. We really did. And as far as the mystery itself went, I think we liked the one at Christmas time better, just the way they formatted it and laid it out. But we did. We had so much fun dressing up and getting together. I did win Best Dressed. I was so happy. I really enjoy going all out. Now, I think I posted the video and I had pictures on there, and I'm not real sure how well they came across. I'm looking at it and I'm like, that doesn't look very good, like really small. So if you want to see pictures, let me know, and I will post them on my Instagram page or my Facebook page. Probably both, just whoever wants to. But just let me know, because if you want to see them, I will do that. However, I was able to find the makeup that wasn't quite working for me in my video that I did. And so here's a funny thing. You know, I was like losing my mind because I knew I had that black eyeshadow base and couldn't find it anywhere. Could not find it. Searched, well, I thought I searched about everywhere. So I went to Ulta. I was out and about, and on my way home after a day of customers, and I stopped at Ulta, and I found this Kat Von D black base. It's can be used as eyeshadow base, eyeliner, pomade, just about anything. It was amazing. Like, dude, my eyes looked so good. And then I get home and I've got a bunch of brushes to clean, right? Because just the brushes from where I tried it and then the brushes from actually doing it. And so I get out, I keep them in a little jar right here on my desk, and I get them out and I look in, and my black NYX eye base that I knew I had and was pretty new was right there. It had fallen into the cup. Yeah, so now I still have my white one because I didn't lose it, and I have two blacks. But I'm going to say that Kat Von D was definitely the winner. It was amazing. So, yeah. And then I also found another, or did I know I had already bought the black eyeshadow, or lip liner and stuff. So really I bought the lip because I knew what I bought before didn't work and I didn't like it. And then I bought that base. I also bought new glitter because my glitter even the one that, you know how I was holding that one because it was so almost empty. I thought it was pure silver. It had the blues and greens in it too, just like the one I had put on. So I bought a pure silver. I bought a pink too because I thought I might do it on my lips, but I ended up using the eyeshadow for it and it looked amazing. So either way, I was very happy with my look and it looked really good, even taking off the mask. And I took the mask off a couple times because I got so sweaty and hot. And so I took it off a couple times, but I was very happy with the way it looked. So what can I say? You know, so we're doing another one, and well, we're supposed to be doing another one. My sister-in-law told me about it. It's a cowgirl one. I think my husband might go this time, which I think he's going because he tried to tell me I couldn't wear that outfit before. We got in a huge fight. It was not a pretty sight. However, I wore the outfit. But to get back to the actual point, I haven't even started looking yet. I haven't seen a link for it. That's my thing. I want to see the link and see what exactly it's. I saw one for March that's a circus theme that I think looks amazing, but I haven't seen one for February. And Cowboy and Cowgirl, I think, I mean, I can pretty much do, I don't need to buy a whole bunch of stuff. Just some, I have blue jeans. I'll get a pair of boots. I have some boots, but I'm not sure if they're like Western. And I would need to get a cowboy hat of some sort, or I'm really not sure yet, but I'm thinking I probably won't go completely out. Like I've got some wigs back here. As you can see, I've got the 3 right here and 1 over here. And I'll probably reuse one. I'm thinking to reuse this long black one and maybe put it on, put it down like a braid. We'll see. I don't know. But I don't really think I need to buy another wig. But if I wear a cowboy hat, I definitely need a wig because, oh, hello. My hair is so short, I don't like wearing hats without them. Just to let you know where I'm at, I got my lashes out. I'm going on and putting the glue on it, which many of you have been with me, and I appreciate that and love it. Love you guys for it. You know that I will put the glue on my lashes, and I got glue everywhere, so this is going to be a mess. Before I do like the eyeliner and mascara, so it gives it time to really set up and get tacky. And I do both. So I will do both lashes, go and put the glue on, and then put, and I saw this trick from another person that she used to do videos, or makeup videos. I don't think she does them. I know she doesn't do them anymore. She does more parody type thing. She's more of a, she wanted to be more of a comedian, I guess. I don't know. She's funny. She really is. But she gave us this hint, or this tip, when she was doing her makeup. And, yeah, I've just kind of stayed with it since then. And it works well for me. So I've got, this is the Lady Gaga Haus Labs Eco Liner in brown. It's the cocoa color, is the only one I have. Then I've got the Tarte Light Camera Lashes Mascara. And I've got glue on my hand, so let me get that off. Okay, so let's just put some. And I've mentioned this before, and I want to mention it again. I like this eyeliner a lot, but it dries down so fast. Like, it's not one of those that you can put down and then really play with it. So, like, I like to do one eye, then I do the other, and if it needs to, I'll go in and use a brush or something and try to mix or smooth it out. You can't do that here. Once it dries, it dries. So, just giving you a hint. If you buy it, be prepared. It is very good. It does not replace my favorite gel liners, which is Urban Decay and NARS. I really like NARS and Urban Decay. But I bought it to try it. And do like it. So, Bowie, you need to go. I don't want to play ball. I'll leave that there so you can do the bottom lash. Now, let's just do a light coat mascara. This mascara is my daughter's favorite mascara. It's good. I don't like the smell of it. For some reason, to me, this got a really strong smell. But for her, it's the only mascara she'll use. So, to each their own. I do like it's got a very good bristle brush. So I'll show it over here. It's separates very well. It's not too bushy. Which I don't know. I use so many different types of mascaras that I can't say I don't like the big bushy ones or the small thin ones or whatever. That's not true. I think my favorite is the curved. So like the Roller Lash, Lancome has a really good one, which I don't have right now. That was Miss Calypso. Oh heck, what is this brand? Oh, the Il Maquillage has a great one. And it's just kind of a one-sided curl lash. So I think those are my favorite. Okay. Let's get these bad boys on. I got the glue everywhere it's going to be. No kippers. That's unnecessary. Come on. There we go. Nope. Now, I will say I did not add, oh, that's going to drive me crazy. Why is it doing that? Actually, I think I need to trim it just a tid. Sorry. I usually can just pop these right on. There's always that one time, right? Let's try this again. It's wanting to stick to my... I got so much glue on it. That's the problem I'm having. It's sticking to this, so when I'm pulling away, it's literally trying to come with it. And that's not wanting to stick either, but we'll make it work. All right, so we have failed for this. We're going to put some more glue on this, let it sit for a second, and then go to the other one. I hate when I fail with my lashes. I really do. But at the same time, guys, I just, sometimes when you watch, give me a moment. Okay, so I'm back, and, okay. Now we're back. I got both cameras going. Sorry about the delay. I had to take a call and do whatever. So in the meantime, I redid the glue on the lashes. And we're going to start with this one because the other one was the one that was messed up. Let it have a little extra time to dry. This one looks a little wet where I just reapplied. So we'll just snap these on. And hopefully... we are done with interruptions and problems. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, so these are new lashes. I think I might have told you because I deleted the part on the makeup roulette. And I've got some new lashes coming in because I got rid of a lot of lashes when I had my extensions put on. And eventually I will probably go back to extensions. I really, really enjoyed them. However, I do like having different lashes and different styles. So, I don't know. I threw away a bunch of the old ones. I put some that I want to rebuy in my box to buy when I start buying again. But then I went on and bought, I think I have 3 pairs coming. And I've got two, I don't know, I got two for sure that I haven't bought yet, but I will rebuy because I really, really like the way they fit. And one of them is this pair. These are the Ardell Faux Mink. The number on them is like 859. I remember that because it's, you know, my area code. But it's 3D Faux Mink, multi-dimensional, lightweight, visible band. So, but yeah, this is what they came on, and you probably can't see too well. But anyways, so yeah, so I took a moment. I wiped this off. That was a big problem because it just kept wanting to stick to it. So sometimes it's not necessarily the lashes, or because I had bad application on my glue too. I put too much glue on. Sometimes it's seriously the tools that you use. It's not always, you know, it is human error still because you got to keep your tools clean, and if you don't, but you get what I'm saying. Lashes are a very tricky game, and look how they look amazing. Can you tell? Can you tell? Can you tell? Sorry. But so I stepped back from it. I took a moment, and voila, there they are. So there's that. Now let's do the face, and we already know the products I have from the Makeup Roulette. I think I've got all my brushes out too, which tends to be, why did I pick that up? I wasn't done with it. Tends to be the one thing I completely forget to do is get brushes out when I'm setting up for these videos. And one thing I noticed while I was doing my eyes is my eyebrows are, I'll pick that up in a minute. Got some mascara right there. Didn't see. Buff that out. But I got my eyebrows. I don't know where that went. Okay, we'll look at it in a minute. Are starting to heal, so they've got some scabs on them, and they feel kind of nasty, but I think they look good still. And they'll. If you've ever had a tattoo, it's very much like a tattoo. They'll heal, they'll scab. You just can't scrub it. And I was able to wash it finally because you can't get water on them for so many days. It's literally like a tattoo. So, and it's actually, I think they call the microblading like a temporary type of tattoo. That's why I have to get it redone every year, a touch-up. Okay, so Stila, One Step Correct Kitten. It comes out so muddy looking, but I used this not that long ago, and I don't remember if I did a video. I'm thinking I did because I remember saying I wasn't sure if I thought it did any color correcting. But it is an illuminating. So even if it's not like color correcting, I feel like it gives me a nice glow. And it does good for the pores. Can you see? Can you see? Sorry, I remember I've got two videos going. I don't know which one I'm going to use. Probably the one I've been looking at the majority of the time, because I myself keep forgetting I have this over here, unless I'm glancing at my phone, which is the remote control for it. So anyway, where am I at? I am so discombobulated today. So that is the Stila One Step Correct Kitten Color Correcting Primer. Like I said, I'm not real sure. I don't usually do a lot of color correcting. I noticed the other day I had to do a little bit under my eyes because they were dark circles under my eyes, but I can't say I've noticed that today. Just using the MAC Prep and Prime over my primer, I feel like it gives just a little bit more. I really like doing that. I use a setting spray over my primer to help set everything. So now we've got the Morphe 2 Hint Skin Tint. This is very lightweight. It is a skin tint, not a pure foundation. I poured it on here, then set it down and it started to pour out. I've got probably way too much, but we'll see. So I'm just going to dab it on with my fingers. It's very watery, if you can tell. It's funny because I hadn't used this in forever. And just the other day, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do a quick out the door look. It looks really peach compared to what I look like now with the primer on. But it's not normally that way. So, but anyways, I used it just the other day. And then it just comes up to use for the video, which I find kind of interesting. Maybe it was like you need to get it back out and remember how to use it before I record. Sometimes fate can do that. Just be very nice and give you the opportunity to practice something before you have to do it. So it is lightweight. It blends in very nicely. And I apologize. I shut the door so my dogs wouldn't keep coming in here and clickety-clacketing. And now I can't get the big boys and girls, my Pyrenees, to stop barking. And literally, they're not barking at anything. Nope. They're just barking because they're assholes. I noticed Pyrenees bark at everything. Even when you don't see anything. I will find... Sorry, we're going to have a little discussion about my Pyrenees. I will find that Zeus, he's my big boy. And if you followed me for a while, you've probably seen him on videos. He comes and goes and jumps in and out of these videos a lot. But he just gets to barking, especially at night when we're trying to sleep. And I'll get out of bed and I'm like, what is going on? And he's sitting there literally just barking at a wall. Yep. So yeah, no. Allison, my daughter, has a ghost friend. I'm not claiming it's real and I'm not claiming it's not. I've seen and heard enough to question it myself. But I figure maybe he's barking at her. Her name is Greta. You ever hear me talking about Greta? That's who it is. And yeah. That's all I could think of. Maybe he's barking at Greta. So, anyways, that's a whole nother story we could talk about. If we believe in ghosts and any experiences that you've had. I've never thought about doing a video like that, but maybe I should. But anyways, yeah, that's if I were to go in the other room and check on my Pyrenees to find out what they're barking at, it would be nothing. So, and then like the corgis, God love them, they get to barking just because the Pyrenees are. And it never fails. We go downstairs to eat a lot. We'll sit around and eat and watch TV as a family, and that's if we're not sitting at our actual kitchen table having a family meal. And as soon as we go downstairs, it's like he starts to bark every time. And I'm like, why? What's going on? But he's a temperamental little shit. Okay. I need to let this sit for a moment. It's kind of tacky, so I will be right back. Give it a few minutes. Okay, we are back. And I thought I got it, but I've got a little bit of itch right here, so forgive me if I rub at it. Okay, so now we have, I'll use this, maybe that will help. We have the Charlotte Tilbury. Oh no, I'll use this one. It hasn't been contour wand, and I really love this. And I noticed that Tarte has a Shape Tape contour wand now that I'm really considering trying, because I do like this, and I love Tarte, as you all know. You've been with me, you know that I actually have quite a few Tarte products, but I haven't bought it yet. So, I mean, it's literally brand new, and I'm always kind of hesitant to buy things as they are just coming out brand new. So, now we're just going to buff this in. That's a loud car. I think it's the Camaro across the street, which now my dogs will bark at. Okay. Did you hear it? I don't know, maybe it was just me. But it was loud. The dogs heard it. They heard it. I can't speak. So we're just going to pat this in, and I'm not going to buff much. I will up in here because I don't want it to. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to kind of really go into the hair here because I want it to blend in. Get my hair done next week. It's definitely, roots are starting to show. I am on a schedule. I get my hair done every 4 weeks. I don't like to go any longer than that. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that is such a pretty contour. The color, everything about it is so pretty. Now, you know I have bronzer, blush, and some highlight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the highlight next. And I'm just going to put it in some key spots, because then I'll go over with the bronzer and the blush and kind of blend it all in to make it look more natural. And I can't remember which color I've got out of this, so we will grab the chart, and it is the Never Rest. So this is an Ulta Avengers pack when they were doing their Avengers series, and it's got a 4 set. So Never Rest, so it's called Best Never Rest, is this one. So I'm going to take this. I'm just going to put the highlight on the key points that I want, basically the key points that I always highlight when I use highlight. I don't always use highlight. It's a shame. I really like it, but sometimes it can be a little much. Nice. And I can put it on a little too much, which I might be doing now. But anyways, that's why I kind of do it this way with the bronze and the blush over it to help blend that in a little more so it's not as noticeable. So I use the I'm using Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's an amazing bronzer. It's probably one of my favorites. I have a ton of bronzers over here. You all know. And I have been doing such a good job of not buying willy-nilly and using what I've got. And the Makeup Roulette really helps with that, because I just tend to grab some of my favorites. And I really should do a video on what my favorites are. And that way you all can see. I'm sure you'll like that. I also want to do a video of kind of my OG products. When I first, so I take that back. When I first really got into makeup, I was in high school. And, you know, we couldn't afford name brand type thing, so it's a Walmart brand or a dollar store brand or something. But I really got in, I was really into it. And it's not always got such a happy story, because I remember seriously being teased and made fun of because how much I wore makeup and what I liked in it. However, those days don't matter anymore. So as I got into my 20s, I still did a lot of makeup, and I tended to do Avon a lot. I don't know what it was for me. That was a really, still an expensive brand, which, you know, I had kids and I was married and young, and so I was able to, my Avon rep was really great. So I would take books and stuff to where I worked, and I would get discounts. So it was best of both worlds, because I was able to pick up a lot more sales for her, and then she still got my sale, but I got a discounted rate on them. So I used that for a very, very long time, and I enjoyed it. But when I finally went into more name brand products that I use now, it's probably in my 30s into current. And I'm thinking of doing a video with an OG products that I started with when I, you know, stopped buying Avon. And truly, I didn't stop buying Avon until I moved where we live now, because I had a new Avon dealer, and I bought from her on a regular basis. But when I moved up here, I didn't continue buying from her because an hour away from where I moved an hour away from where I lived, and it wasn't as easy for me to get to her to pick up, and I wasn't going to pay shipping and blah, blah, blah. So really, out of no fault of hers or even the product, I'd strayed to something else. So thinking about doing that, but I have a lot of the same products that I have rebought through the years from that time. So, but there are some things that I would still have to go in and buy to be able to do a video like that. And since I'm not buying, you know, that's why I haven't done it yet. And honestly, if I get back to doing a buying and trying new products, I don't know. I can't say I will, but I may look at doing an Avon one. I forgot what I was saying. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to finish the eyes. I'm almost done. And it's feel like it's taken me forever to do this video. And that's because I've had so many breaks and stops, and my phone keeps going off. And so anyways, I'm going to do my eyes and my lips. And I do have setting powder that I don't know if I'll use because it looks really good. Under my eyes look really, really good right now. And typically the only time I like to put setting powder on, unless I'm doing like really cut creasing and whatever, is under my eyes to keep the foundations and stuff from, not foundations, but the eyeliners and mascara and pigment from smearing, but I don't know. But I will start with this, and what I'm planning to do is put this on, put some mascara on, then I'm thinking about using the same pinkish red, which it's more red than it is pink, so it didn't quite match how I thought it would, but it doesn't look bad with this shirt. Anyways, I wasn't changing the shirt for it. It's one of my favorites, the Korean I love you. I think I said it earlier, but yeah, that's what it stands for. So now mascara under the Lash, and I think I put the brush up that I was going to use. Under my lashes. I wish I knew how to edit these videos and get rid of those background noises, like the clompity clomp clops of the corgis when they're in here, and the aimless barking of Mr. Zeus in the other room. I don't know. I am not that skilled. I am learning. I am reluctantly learning. I won't lie. I am just not into the editing that I should be into, but is what it is. So do I want to, I think I will take this. I'm going to try to put some of that, oh, it's upside down. It helps if I don't turn it upside down. I think I'm going to take some of that red that I've got right here. And I noticed earlier I have a kind of a bald spot. There we go. And I'm going to take it right there. There we go. And then I'm going to take another brush and go in with the darker color that I've got in the, like this right here is this color. And I will just touch that up. My dogs are getting on my nerves. And I'm going to take that and just kind of blend into what I just put in and smoke it out too. My lash. There we go. And connect it. Okay. A little bit darker than I probably wanted. But yeah, I kind of look like I've got black eyes, so it wasn't exactly what I wanted it to do. Okay. Then I'm going to, I've really gotten into doing a little bit of a pop of white on the inner. I'll blend that out, but it, to me, kind of just brightens up a dark eye look. Okay, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to blend this out, and I'm going to go kick some dogs in the butt, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've been blending that out a little bit, and then I take this brush. It's the brush I use with my setting powder, the Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm just going to kind of set all of this. I'm not putting a lot of powder on. I've just lightly brushed it on here. There we go. Okay, but that was the Charlotte Tilbury powder that I use, and I do really like it. Okay, so we are at the finish line, and we've got a mess. So I'm sorry, I'm cleaning up a little bit. Okay, so we got lipstick. I've got a lip liner and the Dermacol lipsticks. So let's go for it. We'll put the liner on first. I did put a gloss on because my lips were so dry. I don't use a lot of lip liner, but I find when I do, I like to close my lips. It helps me see that outline, and I can use it better. But it might not work for everybody. I just wanted to point that out. I find it easier to do. Especially the bottom, because to me, I was doing it too thin, and I needed to make it a little bit thicker, the lip line. And by doing this, I see the line. Now, I'm not really sure if this is a complete match, but for today, we are going with it. So this is the Dermacol number 6. They don't really have color names. I have, I think, 3 Dermacol colors I like a lot. I kept saying I was going to get more, and I need to because they are really good products. I just haven't yet. Lip liner looks good with that, doesn't it? Okay, I had it on my teeth. I had to make sure I got it out. So this is today's look. I feel like it's taken me all day to get this done, and here we are, finally. And one last spray. Okay, so tell me what you think. Like I said, I know this video is a little bit odd because I've got this camera and this camera, and I'm kind of trying to cater to both. Though I don't think I did a really good job. I think I spent most of my time looking at that camera. So when I get through and I start looking at them and editing, we'll see. I'm hoping to use a different camera just for a different layout, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's what I'm going to be able to do right now. However, we are trying. We are trying to evolve and come up with new things. So thank you for sticking with me and watching the video. Let me know what you would like me to do. What would you like to see in a video? And I will work on that. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing these get ready with me's. Eventually, when I get better, is that really what I'm going for? Yeah. When I get better, I want to try to start back either on the Cult or the Evil Lips here. I don't know which one I will do first, but I'm going to start with one of them, get back into it, and try to get the other. But right now, I'm not mentally able to do such. I am still very much struggling every day. So these videos are great in the fact that it gives me a break and I don't think about other crap. So thank you for that. And thank you for watching. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day. Be safe. And until next time, guys, goodbye.